Hello everybody, you may think that I'm in Japan right now, but no, we are in Singapore at a condo called the Visionaire. It's an EC that's approaching MOP and we are visiting a 980 square feet, 3-bedder unit today, and you'll definitely want to check this out. Let's go. Before we go into a unit, let's talk about Visionaire as a project first. Now, the Visionaire is an executive condominium that has 632 units in total, ranging from 2-bedders to 4-bedders. It has a total of 15 blocks, ranging from 9 stories to 12 stories high, and it's the first EC in Singapore to introduce the smart home system. The project also bagged a ton of awards in between 2017 and 2019, including the Asia Property Awards for Best Executive Condominium, BCA Green Mark Gold Plus, and also BCA Universal Design Mark Award for both 2018 and 2019. Now, in terms of facilities, it is a full facility condo with not only a 50-meter slab pool, but a 40 meters lazy pool as well. They have a tennis court, 2 clubhouses with various function rooms, study rooms, game room, karaoke room, gym, and even a steam room, to name a few. And also several BBQ and teppanyaki grills around the development. But what I also love about the development is how the greenery and landscaping is designed to make it feel like a relaxing resort stay. So welcome to the unit, right? This is a 980 square feet, 3-bedder unit. And the moment you open the door, the first thing you see is actually the dining room area, right? For most projects out there, you open the door, you will see the living room area. But for this layout, the living room is on the other side. So you don't actually see the living room when you open the door, which gives the owners a lot of privacy. Now in the dining room area right here, you can see you can easily fit a 6-seater dining table. And at the back, you can see this is the DB box area. Right? So the distribution board and some storage is actually behind these doors. But why they built this mirror here, right, is number one, to visually extend the space of the living dining area so that it looks more spacious. And number two, because this was originally white and looked a bit awkward here, right, they used mirrors and the reflections to gel in the design of the entire house into this area as well, so that it looks more appealing. Now if we walk into this area, you can see that the dining area and the kitchen is separated by this glass window, which is very, very convenient for parents. If you were to do anything in the kitchen, you can actually look out into the dining and living room area and check out your kids. For some of you, you may even want to do this, right? Remove this glass window and replace it with like a bifold glass window or a sliding glass window so that it's easy to serve food out even, right? When you're preparing food and serving out into the dining area. Let's take a look at the living room. Now moving into the living room area, for most wall-to-wall distance, you can usually measure with 3 glass panels, right? But for this layout, you can see it's 4 glass panels long, which means that the wall-to-wall distance is very, very good between the sofa and the TV. Now what the owners have done is they have placed the sofa here and the TV console here, but you can just as easily switch it around to put your TV console here and a 4 to 5-seater sofa at the back, because the whole wall length is actually quite long here. You can see they actually put bookshelves and other shelving here as well. Now for the flooring, you can see here this flooring is vinyl flooring overlaid on top of the original homogeneous tiles that the developer provided, which I think is a really nice touch because, as you all know, homogeneous tiles usually has that sticky floor feeling, but this is smooth, so it's a very, very nice walk. Now let's move into the balcony area. So the balcony area is actually a very healthy size, not too big, not too small. And also, for Visionaire units, right, most of the 3-bedders here will only have 1 and 2 sides open and have that side as a wall. But for this particular layout and this particular floor level, you actually have all sides open, which means that the whole room inside will get a lot more light. It's brighter, it's airier because we're on a higher floor as well. You can actually see the sky, so the wind ventilation is very good also. For flooring, they actually decked it all the way out so that the level is on par with the flooring inside the living room area. And as you can see, they already built zip track for you. So this is a triple motor system, which means that it's very good quality and can last you for years. This helps you to keep out the rain, keep in the aircon, keep out the bright sunlight as well. And also, they have built a ceiling fan with lights. So everything here is already built for you, you don't need to do anything. Now let's move on to the kitchen. So this is a fully enclosable kitchen. You can see that there's a door here with glass. You can actually close the entire kitchen. And as mentioned, there's a glass window here as well for you to look outside into the dining and living room area. They have a solid countertop with soft closing cabinetry along the entire stretch. And it comes complete with homogeneous tiles backsplash, cooker hood and hob, and also an oven. And you have space to put a 2-door fridge like what the owners have did here also. Now originally, the countertop ended here, right? But what the owners have done is that they've asked their IED to extend out the countertop space all the way to the end so that they can fit in this dishwasher, which they will let it remain here, and also extra storage at the side. You also have a huge window here for ventilation, and of course, storeroom and WC also. Now before we move into the rooms, right, I would like to point out that this space is actually very, very efficient because the rooms are on opposite sides of each other. Now if you were to have a standard kind of layout whereby all rooms are on one side, you will definitely have a much longer corridor which is a little bit less efficient. But if you take a look at the first common room, so right now this is a helper's room and they have put a single size bed here with side table, so there's so much space here lah. But if we look at the common room at the opposite end, hello, we are in the common room number 2, which they have made it into a study room or a home office. What they have done for this room is they have built up bookshelves here on my right, and in front of me as well there's extra storage. And the space below it, they use it to put their piano. But if you really want to, you can even convert this into a display cabinet, add extra shelvings, or even just knock down the whole thing and build back your wardrobe. But this room is a little bit bigger than the last common room, and this can comfortably fit a queen size bed with side tables if you want to. Now talking about this wall right here, this wall is hackable, so if you want to expand your master bedroom and even make this into a walk-in wardrobe, it's possible as well by hacking this wall. Now speaking of the master bedroom, the biggest bedroom in the entire unit, it has enough space not only to fit a queen size bed like you see here, but also a king size bed with 2 side tables, and still has this much space for your cot, for a dressing table, for a small study table as well. The wardrobe here is a sliding wardrobe door also, and the master bathroom here is actually pretty huge. This space here is wheelchair accessible. You have a deep shower screen area and a really big window here that can help you to ventilate the entire toilet. Now moving on here, I have a surprise for you guys. So this space here, you can put a TV console as well. But the surprise here for this bedroom, right, is this. The curtains here are actually motorized. Very convenient. So Visionaire is a fully sheltered 5 minutes walk from the side gate to Canberra MRT station, where you can also find Canberra Plaza. There's many shops there, NTUC, Daiso, Starbucks, Bread Talk, A&W and McDonald's to name a few. A 3 minutes walk to the new integrated hub Bukit Canberra, where you can find not only an 800-seat hawker centre, but also indoor and outdoor sports facilities, senior care centre, polyclinic, and the Canberra House Library slated to open next year. You are 3 stops away to Woodlands MRT interchange, which is an interchange to the newly opened Thomson East Coast Line, and a short 2 minutes drive to the future North-South Corridor, which will be Singapore's longest transit priority corridor, featuring dedicated bus lanes, cycling trunk routes and pedestrian paths, and it will directly connect the North region to the city centre, cutting down travelling time to the city by more than 10 to 15 minutes. Now Canberra area is a really young area with tons of new HDB reaching MOP in the next few years, as well as BTOs in the midst of construction. You also have a few more condos like Water Gardens and the Commodore that will be built in the next 2 to 3 years, and also ECs like Park Canberra and Province Residence that will MOP in the next 5 to 7 years. All these will not only help to preserve the value of Visionaire, but potentially give you capital gain potential for the next few years also. Now if you like what you see today, give us a call, drop us a DM and we'll arrange a viewing for you immediately. This is Louis from Look Prop, and I'll see you in the next home tour video. Bye!